Hello there, my friends! What is going on today? My name is Aaron Hastings, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed. In the last episode, we discovered that our main character, our protagonist, Altair, is a little bit of a headstrong type character. He's very like, I don't play by the rules, because rules are for fools. And he just does things his own way. But as a result of this and the events that transpired in the previous episodes, we have had a bit of a good telling off. We've been punished, demoted, stripped of our rank, stripped of all our equipment and everything, so we now have to start fresh, right from the beginning as a trainee assassin, and we have to redeem ourselves and kind of ascend through the ranks, which, you know, is a very obvious gameplay device, but it's all cool. It's all cool. We love that linear story progression, so we're going to jump right back in here. What we need to do now is go and discover a traitor, somebody who was working with the evil guy in the last episode. We need to go and bring him to justice. For full disclosure, this is not the first time I've tried to film this episode. This is actually the third. Both times prior to this, something has gone wrong. Something has gone very badly wrong. And so I'm hoping everything goes well this time, but essentially this will not be the kind of standard, like my standard gameplay, my kind of reactionary comedy, because I already know what's going to happen. So this episode is actually more like a walkthrough, which is not my usual type of content, but we're going to have to roll with it for the sake of getting a good episode. Because I've had to restart the entire game again 3 times just to try and film this. So
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
I really don't like this guy. He's very arrogant and rude to everyone around him.
Yes. Eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence.
Could we not play as like a kinder
So you have me
character? Like, I know he
the others
kills
and learn
people,
what I can about the traitor.
but could he not be like nicer about it? You know what I mean?
That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
Give me a
not the
name
way it
and let's
works.
be done with it.
Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Okay, I will. Okay, so essentially these guys know who the traitor is. They're just sending me on a wild goose chase, which is like a story excuse to continue teaching us the basic mechanics of the game, because essentially we are still in the tutorial. So what we need to do is like learn how the investigation works, like the way that you investigate the targets that you will ultimately kill. So can I jump down there? No, I definitely cannot jump down there. Yeah, the way you investigate the targets that you inevitably kill, and there are 3 main different ways that you can do that, which we are going to go and discover now in a very linear fashion. So we're gonna, oh hello, I see a flag. Okay, so also the collectibles in this game, because I am an extreme kleptomaniac, these are little flag things here. Whee! And we do need to make sure that we get all of these and do all of the other collectible things before we carry out the assassinations and whatnot, just for the sake of completionist like achievements and that. So I do have a little app, a little website on my phone where I'm going to be keeping track of all the different flags and things that we collect, because I'm just a giant nerd really. We need to head down to the village market and eavesdrop on some friendly conversations about traitors. Shit, son, that did not work out. That did not work out, okay. It's like Balamori, but much less colourful. Which coloured house are we going to? Tell me, what do you think? Oh, I don't know, maybe it's the grey one. Which grey one? Everything seems to be grey. Jeez. Everything is grey. That is actually part of the song, isn't it? I was saying that like as a joke, but that is actually part of the song. His hair, his smoke, his jeans are now covered in the colours. Yeah, it is grey. No way, that was unintentional. So obviously, as I said, as we go along collecting these flags, I will be ticking them off. Like, oh, hello there, my name's Shrek, and I'm ticked off. The one thing that amuses me that I always comment on, or that I've commented on, you know, the first 2 times I filmed this episode, was the comments the villagers make when you're kind of climbing on stuff. It's kind of like, oh, what is he doing? I have never seen anyone do that before. That is very unusual and out of the ordinary. But it's like, there is very clearly a giant, like, structure on that hill over there, where there is, like, very clearly a group of people that all dress like me. Like, there is very, like, a cult of assassins, basically. Like, they're all there. They all dress like me, and they climb buildings and kill people and do shit. Yet they all seem very bemused. They're like, this is very strange. How quaint that a man should be climbing on the rooftops. Oh, hello there. Yes, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Evidently, evil people having a hush-hush secret conversation. Yeah, no. I love how they just turn to look at you like, yeah, I can see you a bit. Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Just don't mind me. Continue having your obviously very secret discussion. So what we do, the first method of obtaining information in Assassin's Creed is we just sit on a bench nearby. Like, we have to walk past them, right? We walked past them and they very clearly stopped and looked at me like, bitch, what are you doing? I'm suspicious of you. Yet I can sit on a bench with these guys, still very hooded and robed and suspicious, but I'm completely hidden, completely in the clear. So I can now lock onto these fellows and just casually listen to their conversation just from afar, mysteriously. So let's have a listen. What you got to say, lads?
I know what I saw. Musoon opened the gate. He let the Templars in. Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
You must.
I can't. Masoon did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him. What makes you say this? He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him. That's no reason to stay silent. Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate. Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masoon's accomplice. He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
He disappeared.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Ah, comedy. Classic comedy. Okay, so somehow from listening to those guys who said very clearly, he has disappeared, we do not know where he is, it is now decided to mark on my map exactly where he is. Somehow we are more perceptive and intuitive than even we realized, really. There's also a flag in here, so I'm just going to nab this. Thank you very much. So apparently we are perceptive enough to have gleaned from that we should go to this exact spot on the map. And we are now going to discover the second method of gaining information in Assassin's Creed. We are now going to go to method number 2. We are now going to move on to method number 2, which is pickpocketing. So basically, we're going to just casually steal his possessions, which just so happen to be the exact ones that we need to find out exactly what we need to know, apparently. Because that's how the game works. So I'm going to get up here and just listen to another conversation.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
He's being a
Is
bit
this
of a
about the
dick.
letter?
What letter?
Although
letter
everyone
you
seems to
received
know
when I
about the
got
letter.
here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
You need to be
As you
alone
wish.
right now. Giggity. So now I'm gonna just drop down very casually and follow this guy, who is just checking his back. He's very suspicious. He doesn't know why he should be suspicious. He's just watching behind him like, I feel like something bad's gonna happen today. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. So, you know, just don't mind me. Don't mind the mysterious hooded man. Nothing bad is gonna happen. It's all good in the hood. Oh. The funniest thing is, right? Oh no! I just suddenly realised that I've lost a letter that I was handed. The funniest thing is that, like, he's wandered off now. He's going back dejectedly, despondently back from whence he came, right? But he's wandered all the way up here. There's literally nothing here. I mean, maybe, like, this is his house. Or maybe, like, because he's got a bunch of baskets outside, so maybe this is where he lives. But, like, he's come all the way up here and then thought, like, oh shit, I've been pickpocketed. Now there's no need for me to stand in this random corner. Because that was the end of his, like, traced path. Like, where the character walks. So basically, he solely exists to be pickpocketed by us. To kind of walk this path into this corner. Go, oh shit, I guess I lost me thing. And then just walk away as if, like, fuck man, whatever. So yeah, we've now acquired whatever that letter was that he had, which means we can now, and I didn't know this the first time I played, I only discovered it the second, we can go into this memory log thing here, and we can actually read the letter, which gives more context as to how we know the location on the mini-map of the third investigation technique. The first, like, from overhearing that conversation, I don't know how we found that guy, but this guy actually has a letter which does point us towards the third guy, so this one actually makes sense. But, brother, I fear our plans have been discovered and we can no longer meet. Best you disappear before Al-Mualim's men find you. They must not learn of my betrayal, or everything we've worked for will be undone. I've left some coin for you near the dead cypress tree. That's why he was coming up into this corner, because there's a dead cypress tree, apparently, I guess. Take it and head for Damascus. Lose yourself amongst the people there. When things have settled, I'll contact you again. As for I cannot leave here knowing Al-Mualim continues to deny the freedom of these people. A new world is coming. One without war, without fear or pain, so I must help them any way I can. You'll probably believe me foolish, but I must remain in Masath. I'll be near the center of the village, or the stage, calling out to my brothers and sisters. Maybe I can make them listen. Maybe I can make them understand. May the Father of Understanding guide you. Peace out, brother. So we are looking for some sort of preacher guy. The only boy who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. So we're going up here to that guy, who is yelling at the top of his lungs. It's Al-Mualim who is the traitor. Oh, shut up, fam. I don't believe you. Soon your eyes will be open to the truth. Open your third eye. We will all see. Just hands.
But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. 2 days' attack was but the first. And more will follow unless you repent.
Repent!
Give up your wicked ways.
The end is near. Repent!
See through his lies.
Jesus, man. So now we uncover the third technique for investigation, which is interrogation. So, you know, the first one we tried was quite peaceful. We just listened to what they had to say. The second one was a bit more dubious. We crept up on them and stole their belongings. And now the third one is we follow them to a very quiet place and beat the shit out of them until they talk to us. So, so I love how it says a secluded place. 'Cause lately we've been all about our privacy, but we're not as alone as we would like to be. Take me to a place where it's just you and me, and I'll beat the shit out of you. Bam! Yes, it's a fight I want. Oh shit, son. He's got some ball. Oh shit. Oh okay. Okay. Oh wait. All right. Settle down, fam. Fuck. Did he win? What? I'm so confused. Excuse me. He doesn't stop. Like, he doesn't relent. I don't understand. I can't hit him. He's beat me into a wall. This is not how this is meant to work. Excuse me. Fam, fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, what? How? There physically wasn't an opening for us to punch him? What? Well, that's never happened to me before. So, that was a new one. Alright then. Jesus, man. Fuck off. Alright, yeah, that's what I thought you said, you bitch. Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I threw him into a corner. I threw him on the ground.
Enough.
And I've spilled. That's what I thought you said.
Speak
Yeah,
quickly, then.
yield,
I've
bitch.
no interest in your game.
Kick you in the mouth.
Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
Who do you
We
serve?
serve the Templars. You should too.
Nah,
Their
suck him up.
cause is just.
My mum's just.
Jamal.
Diggity.
He told me of their plan.
Oh no, not Jamal.
To open the gate.
Jamal.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right.
Well, you're a
And if you
fool.
must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Muallim who will judge.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Woo. Yeah, boy.
Stand accused of betraying our brotherhood,
We did it.
opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
That was all we needed
I
to
deny
do.
nothing. I'm proud of what I did.
Well, you're
My
a
only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
to renounce the
It is
evils
not
of truth and
evil
love.
in my heart.
Who extend our reach to the stars above.
I will not repent.
Then you will die.
Tells everyone else to repent, but he will not repent. Oh! Alright then.
You did well, Altair,
Did
and
well.
have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
Yeah, boy! We got a sword. We got a sword.
What will become of the one who helped him?
Jamal.
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds
Corrupted
poisoned
wills.
and twisted. These men must be destroyed.
Yes.
Soon
Destroy
enough,
them
you'll
all.
know what sort of man Jamal is.
I don't know what
I
kind of
passed your
man
test then. What now?
Fool.
Oh, my child.
Oh, my
We've
child.
only just begun.
We're only just-
I hold here a list. 9
Who are
names
this?
adorn it. 9 men who need to die.
9 deadly
Flame
sins.
bringers, war
9
makers.
ways
Their
to win.
power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them.
And you will
Kill
kill them.
them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace.
In which we are Liam
both for
Neeson.
the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
Might. That's a very
Lives
crucial
in exchange for mine.
conjuncture there.
A most generous
You
offer,
might
I
be
think.
redeemed. Go kill
Have
these
you any
9 people.
questions?
We
Only where I
might
need to
forgive
begin.
you.
Very
Maybe.
well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir.
You're too
Let
big
him be
first.
the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafiq of your arrival.
I love
Speak
that they
with
have
him.
assassin
You
bureaus.
might hear as much
And they
you
send
want.
pigeons, like, to message each other.
If you believe it best.
The secret.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without
Pigeons are
his
secretly
consent.
assassins.
What
It's true.
nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
I love the fact that he's just lying there, like, dead. He's just like, whatever. And we don't care. We're just like, ooh, here's the sharp thing. Let's touch it and see if it's sharp enough. I have this, yeah, so I have this hidden blade. I use it to stab people. I'm just gonna tap it and see if it's alright. So we have ranked up now. We have an extra little bar there on the synchronization bar, the health bar thing. We've also gained access to our sword and hidden blade, so we don't have any more embarrassing mishaps like we did in the fight sequence, because we can just stab people now. We have pointy things. So yeah, essentially that is about it. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that episode where we discovered the 3 different ways that we can find information in this game. Now we have leveled up, we've got our equipment back, and we are ready to ride out to Damascus, which I think means getting a horsey, possibly, and we're going to hunt down the first of our targets. We're going to go on our very first mission to kill our first person. So if you enjoy watching the cartoon, well, CG people die, then this is the series for you. Make sure you subscribe to stay tuned, leave the video a like rating if you did enjoy it, and of course the next video I haven't played yet. I had to play through like 3 times to get to actually have an episode for this one, so the next video we will be back to our usual style of reactionary comedy, and it should hopefully be a bit more enjoyable, because I won't know what's happening. I feel like half the time some of the fun of the video comes from me not having a clue what I'm doing. So when I do know what I'm doing, it just doesn't feel the same. It's a different vibe. So I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, like, leave some comments on how you felt about this different kind of video, and how you feel about the series so far in general. And of course, as I said, do subscribe. Share the series with your friends so that everyone can join in. We'll build a little community together. It'll be dead nice. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I will see you really soon. Pew pew, finger guns.